The Case of the Missing Melody and the Misplaced Manuscript, Matilda. Matilda the mouse wasn't your average cheese connoisseur. Sure, she enjoyed navigating the labyrinthine corridors of the old library in search of the ripest cheddar crumbs and occasionally leaving mischievous nibble marks on important documents. Whoops. But Matilda harbored a secret passion: music. She dreamt of composing symphonies for the bustling world around her, each note a tiny tap dance of her delicate claws. One particularly dusty afternoon, as Matilda practiced her signature cheese crumb concerto, a surprisingly rhythmic tapping on a forgotten cracker box, a frantic buzzing filled the air. It was Bartholomew the bat, his normally sleek fur ruffled with worry. "Matilda," he squeaked, his voice high-pitched with distress. "Disaster! Miss Nightingale, the renowned composer, has lost her latest manuscript. The Spring Symphony Concert is ruined." The Spring Symphony Concert was a highlight of the season in the park, a celebration of the city's vibrant soundscape. Miss Nightingale's compositions, filled with the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the gentle hum of traffic, were always a crowd-pleaser. Without her missing manuscript, the concert would be a pale imitation of its former glory. Matilda, despite her mischievous tendencies and the fact that most animals found mice rather inconvenient, felt a pang of sympathy. Music was a universal language, a way to express emotions without a single word. The thought of Miss Nightingale's lost creation saddened her tiny heart. "Don't worry, Bartholomew," she squeaked, her voice surprisingly melodic, a la a tiny opera singer. Matilda was always experimenting. "I'll find that manuscript, or should I say, I'll sniff it out." Matilda was still working on her jokes. With her exceptional sense of smell and her knowledge of the library's hidden nooks and crannies, courtesy of all those cheese-hunting expeditions, Matilda embarked on her mission. She followed the faint scent of Miss Nightingale's lavender perfume, weaving through towering bookshelves and forgotten archives. Along the way, she encountered a grumpy badger snoring on a pile of ancient scrolls, a family of spiders diligently spinning webs between dusty tomes, and a particularly talkative parrot who insisted on reciting epic poems in Matilda's ear. Finally, nestled under a pile of discarded sheet music, Matilda found it, Miss Nightingale's lost manuscript. It lay open, its pages filled with swirling notes and cryptic symbols that seemed to dance before Matilda's eyes. Intrigued, she traced a few of the symbols with her tiny claws. A faint melody echoed in the library, a whisper of the symphony waiting to be played. A spark of inspiration ignited within Matilda. The next day, at the Spring Symphony Concert, Miss Nightingale stood on stage, her face etched with disappointment. But then, a tiny figure scurried onto the podium. It was Matilda, perched on a music stand, a mischievous glint in her eye. Holding the manuscript aloft, she tapped a rhythm on the stand with her claw. The orchestra, initially surprised, followed her lead. The library's sheet music, brought to life by Matilda's newfound understanding of Miss Nightingale's work, filled the park with a symphony unlike any other. The concert hall erupted in applause. Matilda, the unlikely conductor, became a sensation. She wasn't just a mischievous mouse anymore. She was Matilda the maestro, a reminder that even the smallest creatures can possess hidden talents, and that music can be found in the most unexpected places, even a dusty library filled with forgotten melodies.